Jaunpur is the strongest nation in India. Not Bengal, not Vijayanagar, but Jaunpur. It doesn't have any unique missions, and its ideas are quite mediocre. The same with ruler. But still, it's the strongest nation in whole India. Let me prove it. First, move your armies here, hire free company, just seize land, don't do anything else, just seize land. And set Delhi as your rival. And now just wait, for a few months I think. Here it is. So Delhi will almost always insult you. When I say almost always, I mean like 9 out of 10 times. So that's because of Delhi's ruler. As you can see, it has this personality, which increases chances of insults. What does it mean? It means that you get free CB at the start of the game on Delhi. I'm sure you may not understand, but let me show you. So let's declare diplomatic insult, let's go. But there is one very important detail. It must insult you before Sirhind declares independence. If it doesn't, you may just restart. But of course, I know, RNG in kites is quite bad, so there is also RNG free option, just no CB. It's basically the same, but you will get more aggressive expansion, and this will slow down your conquest. Aside from aggressive expansion, it's not really different. So, why do you need to declare on Delhi right from the start? So first, I need to win obviously. Sirhind won't help it, so you shouldn't have any problems. It should just stand here, maybe on this province, and do nothing. Yes, as you can see, Sirhind doesn't do anything at all, but it also won't declare independence, and that's very important. This war wasn't difficult. It wasn't difficult at all. As you can see, I didn't micro, didn't do anything special, I just sieged some provinces and killed smaller stacks. It was so easy because Delhi has a lot less troops than you if you don't count Sirhind, and Sirhind won't help it. So, fully annex Delhi and take money. As you can see, coalition won't be big. But if you declare no CB, it will be big. So I recommend to peace out on 31st of December and to improve relations with some nations. Also, to improve your situation with coalition, you may grant this privilege. So let's peace out, money, provinces. So now fit these 3 provinces to Sirhind. So Sirhind, grant province, this one, and this one. Don't give it Delhi. Delhi is yours. And now let's grant some privileges. So obviously religious diplomats, many privileges, you might also take strong duchies, and maybe this privilege. Choose whatever you like, maybe I will choose this school for aggressive expansion reduction, and also you may take this privilege. It's quite helpful. So now you have quite a loyal vassal. What to do with it? So first you may dump some prestige in it. So 1, 2, okay, what now? You can also choose this taxation policy, and if it's still unloyal, you can develop it a little. So this province is the cheapest one, let's develop it 1 or 2 times. Obviously core Delhi, and now let's choose some rivals. So usually these 3 nations will rival you in most of your playthroughs, so don't count on allying them. Who you can ally? Usually you can ally Gujarat, you can also try allying Sindh, usually it's quite friendly to you, and also usually you can try allying Orissa. So actually now you have a lot of CBs, so if you want to, you may conquer even right now. Or you might wait for a little. Your new vassals have claims on Multan, and I recommend to earn it ASAP, because usually Timurids like to conquer it early. Usually it doesn't have any strong allies. And by the way, about strong allies, the same with Delhi. Usually it doesn't have time to ally someone big, but if it allies for example Bengal, you can either restart or just try to white piece it. Okay, so it's quite weak as you can see, and my vassals will win without me. Only 3 years has passed and I'm already great power. As you can see, some nations will join the coalition. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to improve relations with these nations. Of course it won't work with Timurids, but it will work with most of them. I improve relations a little, and now let's see coalition. So, only Balochistan, Malwa and Kashmir will be able to join. Not much, coalition won't form. If you wonder, I have truce with these 2 nations, so they won't join. As you can see, just in 4 years we doubled our development. Now we are the strongest nation in India. I think we are the same strength as Timurids. Well, almost. That's why Jaunpur is the strongest nation in India. So I'll ally Sindh and Gujarat. So conquering Multan from the start isn't really necessary. I've done it because, well, I just like to do it to deny Timurids India. Because now, as you can see, if they want to conquer India, they have to deal with me. Also, technically, you could just ally or guarantee Multan. That's a very good option too. But I decided to annex it. Now I will just core everything and wait for a little. And by the way, I recommend to hire either this advisor or this advisor, if you have them of course. If you don't, not a big deal. They will help you with coalitions a little. And set your diplomats to do this. It's here in Macro Builder. Again, it will help you with coalitions. Now your main goal is to become strong enough to not care about coalitions, and you're quite close to it. As you can see, we have more development than Ottomans. Also, I forgot quite an important thing. So, royal marry and improve relations with Sirhind. Also, I recommend to hire 3 advisors. You have the money, don't worry about it. So I cored Delhi and let's state it. And now I can form Delhi. That's the most important thing in this campaign. But very important thing, like extremely important thing, don't form Delhi before 1450. You might ask why. That's because if it's before 1450 but after 1445, Sirhind will declare independence war, and you don't want it, you want to keep it. So let's form Delhi. Now you get course on Sirhind, and also the most important thing, you get this very big and awesome mission tree. Why is it important that you get course on Sirhind? So I'll get it to 190 relations and I'll show you. And now I want to tell you about one very cool Indian feature, alliance networks. So as you can see, for example, Bengal is allied to both Bahmanis and Malwa, the biggest Indian nations. So what to do? Obviously don't declare them until you're ready. Instead, I fabricate a claim on my war, and as you can see, it should be extremely easy. So let's declare, why not? So basically look for the weakest nation and fabricate claim on it, then declare. After some time, you won't care about any alliances, about any aggressive expansion, but for now, you have to do it. Basically, I haven't done anything. It was quite easy. I could in theory declare on Malwa, but I didn't want to, and that was the right decision. So it was at war with Malwa, and that's why it took some provinces from it. I can vassalize it and reconquer those provinces, and that's what I'm going to do. And by the way, because Malwa took some provinces, it's cheaper to vassalize it in terms of aggressive expansion. And as you can see, there will be no coalition. So let's peace out, and now I want to show you why these cores that we got after forming Delhi are so important. So influence, annex vassal, here we go. Yes, it's that easy. Congratulations, now you're the biggest nation in India. So right after your next Sirhind, you will be able to finish this mission. So from this mission you'll get some claims. If Timur hadn't eaten Multan or Kashmir, you can conquer them, but most likely they have, and then you can either declare on Timurists or on their vassals. I think it's a very bad idea. So instead, if you see a good target, just fabricate claims. So actually, I think declaring on Kalpi right now is a good idea. So yes, Bengal will join in, but that's not a problem. What I'm going to do, I'm going to peace out Bengal first, and then conquer Malwa. As you can see, our forces are relatively equal. I have a little bit more. They may have better general, but well, it won't help them. So first I'm going to focus on this big nation, and only then on those small ones. So because of reconquest, I won't get much aggressive expansion. That's why I didn't even wait for aggressive expansion to cool down. So I can conquer Gujarat. Let's do it. The more the merrier. So yes, I let them siege my provinces. I don't care about it. My priority is to peace out Bengal. This is their capital, and you can siege it right from the day one. Just this fort, and I can peace out Bengal. So I wanted to break alliance with Malwa and Bahmanis. We have truce for 7 years, and this peace option will last for I think 10 years. So right after the truce ends, I will be able to declare on it, because it won't have any allies. And now let's focus on Malwa. It should be an extremely easy war now. That was quite easy war. Yes, Malwa was allied to Bengal, and on paper it looks scary, but in reality I just had to peace out Bengal and everything went smooth. Actually, it's quite valuable lesson. So if you see that nation that you want to conquer has one strong ally, declare on it and then focus on this ally. After you peace it out, it should be a lot easier. And second lesson, you can try breaking these mega Indian alliances with truce. So as you can see, after this truce, Bengal doesn't have any allies, and it will be extremely easy to conquer. That's a very good technique to break alliances. And now let's conquer. Let's peace out, money, war reparations, provinces. And also as you can see, I have tons of mana. I have to spend it somewhere, and I'm going to spend it on development. But first, let's complete this mission. You can complete this mission right after you conquer Kalpi. Also because, well, you started as Jaunpur, you will be able to complete this mission. And now you have tons of claims on Bengal. As you can see, I have tons of mana, and that means it's time to develop Renaissance. So I think I'll develop it here, because why not? Development edict, and let's develop. As you can see, it's quite cheap. And here we go, Renaissance has appeared. And also don't neglect this mission tree, it gives you a lot of claims. So for example, if I get only one stability, I will get these claims. So now I can finish this mission, and let's see our claims. Not bad, not bad. Also, I see that I can conquer this nation, that's why I fabricated claim and I want to declare on it. Again, my vassals will deal with it. Again, coalition won't form, let's peace out. I didn't do anything at all. My vassals have done all the work. And now let's declare on Bengal. As you can see, we have tons of claims, let's choose something. Why not? And let's go. As you can see, I'm just chilling, no worries, no stress, it's very easy. Bengal doesn't even know what to do, it's just sitting here, it's afraid of me. Just beat 5 this 4, there was only one battle I think, mostly I just sieged everything, and as you can see I still won, it's quite easy. From Bengal you eventually will need to take I think this whole area, of course, but not in one war, don't worry about it. In the first war I just recommend the coastline. Well, that's okay for me, let's peace out, wasn't difficult at all. Okay, now about ideas, good ideas to take. So, as first idea I might take diplomatic ideas. They will help you with aggressive expansion a little, and you will get more provinces for the same cost. Also, as first idea group, you may take administrative ideas if you don't care about aggressive expansion, for reduced core creation. And also, obviously, humanist ideas are very good. They will help you with rebels. Also, by the way, you can take influence ideas instead of diplomatic. They are quite good too, but a little bit different. For example, my game is very vassal heavy, so I think it will make more sense to take influence ideas and reconquer items with vassals. And now a little bit about formables. Of course, you may form Hindustan. Your whole mission tree points you to that. This mission tree will give you claims on all necessary provinces to form Hindustan, so just follow it and you will form Hindustan easily. But also, you can form Nepal. It's quite easy, not really big deal, you just need to culture shift, basically unstate all of your provinces and just keep Nepalian provinces in states. Why form Nepal? It has very powerful military ideas, like Prussia tier military ideas. Also, you can form Tibet. Why do it? Because if you form Tibet, you will be able to become Horde. That's not all formables. You can also form Mughals. Okay, and what to do from now on? Again, check your neighbors, find the weakest nation, blob. Eventually you won't have any threats. You will be just able to do whatever you want. Thank you for watching, hope you like this thread, hope you like this guide. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.